Bold TV Reviews is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Hello and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 1 of Bold TV Reviews. Have we got a treat for you tonight?
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I think it's far too late for the Happy New Year now.
Yeah, we've been busy, sorry.
We're a quarter of the way through the year, I think. But no, we are back, and we are back with an exclusive, brand new, special kick-off show.
Oscar night.
Oscars nominations.
We should be in tuxes.
We should.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. We should have done that.
Mine's at the dry cleaners.
Yeah, maybe we could do a watch party for the awards ceremony.
Maybe we could, yeah.
Through the night.
Yeah, could do.
Bear in mind, neither of us stay awake past 9:30.
Midweek.
We may struggle.
Yeah.
So,
no,
yeah.
It's not going to happen, sorry.
But, so it's slightly different to what we normally do. And tonight we are going to be discussing the Oscars nominations, chatting about the films from those nominations that we have seen, ones we recommend, one that I absolutely cannot believe has been nominated for anything in its life ever. But we'll get to that because I'm outraged. Absolutely outraged. I reviewed it in Season 1.
Yeah, and we've got a brilliant review for you at the end.
We have got a brilliant review.
Exceptional.
We're very giddy about
It's a review and it's a must-watch.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It's the only way we could do it today.
Yep.
So, now you know what we're going to do. Now what we need you to do is to like and subscribe so you get these episodes straight to your YouTube every single week. As soon as they drop, you will know and you can watch them and you can enjoy them, hopefully.
Yep.
If you don't, please leave us comments.
And feedback.
We like them.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
we're going to start with Best Picture.
Yeah, so I think we should tell them that the Oscars are going to be in Los Angeles on the 12th of March. It's the 95th.
Los Angeles.
Is it 95th? 95th?
I don't know. 95th awards ceremony.
Yeah, 95th Canopy Awards, and obviously
You
the
actually
Oscars-
look like an Oscar statue.
I do, yeah. I think. We're looking at the Oscars now to see whether I should be offended. But yeah, it looks like a massive gold butt plug.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It looks like you.
Yeah. Which is a seamless link into one of
Excuse me.
it's a seamless link into one of the nominated pictures.
Oh, go on then. So,
Yeah.
Best Pictures. You're going to give us the list.
Okay,
and
I'm
then
going to give you the
have a
list. So,
little
best
discussion.
pictures. We're not going to do every category
No.
because some of them are boring because no one
Yeah.
cares about
Special
cinematography
effects,
and score.
The score.
Yeah.
No one
Okay.
listens to the music. do
So,
they?
nominated for Best Picture is All Quiet on the Western Front.
Not seen it.
Boring. It's dubbed German movie. It's absolutely. I watched about 3/4 of it and gave up.
I'm not going to watch that.
No, I didn't like it, but it's getting
Okay.
a lot of plaudits.
Right, next.
Avatar,
Never seen the first one. Not going to bother. Is it not just
Hey.
live action Smurfs?
mate. It's not. It's phenomenal, and there's going to be 5. And
What?
they reckon every single one of them is going to make like 2-3 billion at the
Yeah,
box
but-
office.
We'll go through the films in a minute.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is next?
Banshees of the Inisherin. But
Say that again?
The Banshees of the Banshees of the Inisherin. You know what I mean. 'Cause
Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah, you liked
Yeah.
me, but you liked me yesterday.
But you liked me yesterday.
um,
Oh, the live studio audience is shaking its head.
Oh, sorry.
And we know why, but we will come to it in a bit.
Elvis.
Oh.
My personal favourite movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I
which
need to
won't
watch that film.
I won't talk about that just yet. We will get onto
Yeah.
that. The Fablemans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, which sounds sad,
Sounds really happy.
and Women Talking, which sounds shit.
You can't say that.
We dubbed
That
that.
might be amazing. Has it got Mel
We
Gibson
can
in
say
it?
poo.
Has it got Mel Gibson in it?
No,
Is it like
it's
What
not
Women
what,
Want?
It's not what women want. Okay, so going back to some of those, my picks out of this list
Right,
are.
go on. Well, what have you seen out of that list?
Okay, so I haven't seen Avatar: Way of Water, but I've seen the first one, and I don't. At my age, with my prostate, I don't think I got 3 hours in the cinema in
Nah,
one sitting.
definitely not. Definitely
No, yeah, I can't go through more than 3 hours in
not.
bed.
So you're going to wait for that to come out
But
on
get it for a
VHS, get it from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will watch it. And I think it will be phenomenal. Banshees of the Inisherin.
Banshees of Inisherin, yes.
You like that, didn't you?
I really did like it, yeah.
It was
and,
so funny.
and I've got absolutely no idea
Jess
why I
didn't
liked
like
it.
but it was.
I watched it in a room of 4 people, right? So there was myself.
Yeah.
Loved it. I was sat on the edge of my seat. I laughed. I felt like I could cry at times. I really enjoyed the performances from the main 3 or 4 protagonists in the film.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
Colin.
Every single
Brendan
person in the room, the other 3 people, all turned around and went, "What a load of old
Just really, there's something about a movie that's set in an island off Ireland in the 1920s, 30s, something like that.
It's during the war.
It was so. I thought it was
During
amazing.
the Irish Civil War.
It's probably in my top 20 movies of all time.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
It was good.
I
It
would
was
go
very.
that
In fact, I'll say it was very good.
And Barry Keogh, he was brilliant in it, and he was funny when he's trying to get with his sister, and he does a little
kid.
speech.
He's very funny.
He's very good.
He's very funny. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as you. I can understand why people don't like it, but I also know why I liked it. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the only opinion that matters.
Barry Keogh is, I think it's Keogh. I'm saying that right, aren't I? Anyway, tell me if I'm not. He's actually played the Joker in the Batman as well.
Oh, what?
Yeah, in the Joker.
Played the Batman and the Joker.
Yeah, because you see him right at the end, don't you? The Joker, right at the very end in Arkham Asylum. He played that, so they reckon he might do that in the next
I don't
Batman.
think I've seen that one.
No, so you didn't watch it there till the very end.
The Batman.
The Batman.
The new one.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, we're going to move on.
I don't know who plays the actors who appear in a cameo at the end.
Anyway, yeah, so that was brilliant. We both loved that.
Yes.
It doesn't sound like everyone else did. Elvis.
I liked Elvis.
I thought Tom Hanks was terrible in it.
What?
He was the Colonel, wasn't he?
He was the Colonel. Anything Tom Hanks
I forgot it was Tom Hanks.
Anything that Tom Hanks is in deserves an Oscar.
He's really good. And the guy who played Elvis, which we don't know, because we don't know anyone's name.
Well, we will know in a minute because he's also been nominated for Best Actor.
Yeah, he can't like get rid of the accent now. He's still
talks
talking
like Elvis.
Yeah, when he did his speech at a recent award ceremony, he was talking to Priscilla. And it's Lisa Marie, isn't it? Lisa Marie Presley?
She's dead now.
Yeah,
rest
in peace. And he was talking like Elvis to them. It was really, really, really
Amazing.
strange. Then coming on to it's in my top 10 phenomenal movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Well,
if you haven't watched this, you should watch it.
I haven't watched it.
It's on Amazon Prime.
I
It's
need
free
to
to
watch
watch.
It's got a very, very good cast as well, isn't it?
It's phenomenal.
Jamie Lee Curtis
It's got Key out who was Data in the Goonies, and
No.
also the young lad in
$50 bill! $50 bill!
in Indiana Jones. Yeah,
No way.
he was phenomenal. Now the movie is based on, I won't spoil it too much because it's such a great story. It is based on the fact that
$50 bill!
there's different universes, and you exist in different universes,
Oh,
and they get no. Listen, hear me out.
Okay.
There is a way of bringing yourself skills from these other universes. So if you want to be stealthy like a ballerina,
Yes.
yeah, you can do it. But
I've got stealthy like ballerina written all over me.
the way you draw that from this other alternative
Studio audience
universe,
is laughing.
the way you draw this is you have a old school Bluetooth headset on,
Right.
and you have to do something that you wouldn't normally do in public, like take chewing gum off the bottom of a table and chew it, or put your shoes on the wrong way, or dive through the air with your trousers around your knees and land on a trophy that looks like a butt plug, and then have a fist fight, with it flopping around. It's like
Out of your
pixelated
backside.
out, yeah.
No way.
It's hilarious. Lots of Easter eggs in that movie. Guy in a wheelchair
I'm
who's the
in.
granddad. He goes across in his wheelchair, and it's powered like the DeLorean.
Yes,
in Back to the
yes,
Future
you
2.
told me about that before.
So yeah,
actually.
it's
We need to watch that. Put it on the list.
on the list.
Studio
yeah.
audience.
Amazing. I can't recommend that movie.
Everything, everywhere, all of the time.
EEAAO, otherwise known.
EEAAO.
So yeah, amazing.
Next.
The Fablemans.
The Fablemans. Now,
Steven Spielberg.
this is Steven Spielberg's life.
Paul Dando
This
plays.
is his.
Spielberg or his dad.
I don't
One
know.
or the other.
This is what he's been building to, and people are saying this is probably the best film of Spielberg's career.
I think you
Now,
I've
obviously,
not
we
watched
haven't
it yet.
seen it. I don't think it's out yet, is it?
It's out. You can watch
It's
it.
just
in
out.
Some things. Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're saying that about it before anybody's watched it, I'm going to hazard a guess to say he's going to win a lot of Oscars.
I think it's on my list, and I could show you and prove it is actually on my list. But when you get round to watching a movie,
He's got a genuine list.
I don't like watching movies like that. That's probably going to be tough watch.
Why?
I
He
will-
directs films.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
know,
how
but
his
a
life?
movie about people's lives is just boring.
And this is the Truman Show.
Yes. Next on the list is Tar. Now, Tar, you want to know anything about it, but it's actually a musical with Kate Blanchett, and it's meant to be Kate Blanchett's #1 thing she's done. It's meant to be really, really good. Musicals are coming in
Kate
now.
Blanchett has done quite a lot of things.
It's phenomenal. But I've heard it. I'm going to watch it, and I don't like musicals. Moving on, Top Gun Maverick.
I was surprised to see that in the list. Well, I'm not, because
a lot of people
it's a
thought
good
it
film.
was better than the original.
Really, I completely agree. I do think it was better than
Although
the
they did prove that the manoeuvre he does would
Is-
kill you.
Yeah.
You can't
Head
do
would
that.
fall
Mach
off.
10 or G10,
So-
10Gs, whatever they call it.
Now, I don't know if I revealed this at the time, but when I did watch Top Gun Maverick when it came on the television, because I don't really try to go to the cinemas, the start was really good. I'd had about 10 pints. The middle, I have no idea, because I fell asleep. The end, phenomenal. But even that bit that I watched, I'm going to say it was better than Top Gun, the first one. But I'm surprised it's in the list, because generally Oscars nominated films don't come out until January.
Did I send you that? Did I send you that video about the guy, the comedian, taking the mick out of Tom Cruise when he says he's a cocktail waiter, he's a damn good cocktail waiter, he has a crisis of confidence. The young girl comes along, suddenly he's great at making cocktails again. He's a sports agent, he's a damn good sports agent. He has a crisis of confidence. A lady comes along, restores his faith, and then he's great.
Are you saying that
And then
Tom Cruise's
he's a
films
fighter
are
pilot?
formulaic?
He's a fighter pilot. He's a damn good fighter pilot.
I think you're saying he's formulaic. I
Yeah,
don't know where you're getting this from.
Yeah, no, yeah, so that's pretty much it, because we're not going to talk about
Well, it's
Triangle
been
of
out a
Sadness
while.
or women talking.
Well, no, because we don't know what they are,
Yeah,
so we can't.
they sound
but
terrible.
again, these films, they're generally Oscars nominated films. They hold them back and they
Best
release
Picture.
them after Christmas. So you've got that 3 months run into this, and they're fresh in the memory for when they're doing the voting. So I'm surprised Top Gun's in there, because that was released way back.
It's the kind of thing that you think would be overlooked at the Academy
Yeah,
Awards.
massively.
Definitely. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, so there's a few on there we want to watch. There's a few we have watched,
Mm.
and there's some that we're never going to bother watching. So, but if you've watched any of them, let us know what you think.
Let us know what you
because,
think.
You know, your opinion is just as valid as ours. No one cares, but it's valid.
My opinion's slightly more
Slightly
learned
more,
than
yeah.
yours.
Of course it is, yeah, because
Understood.
you've watched stuff, so that usually helps.
Okay, should we move
Go on
to
then, right.
Actress.
Best actress.
Oh, Kate Blanchett tar.
Okay.
Already mentioned.
No
Meant to
idea.
be phenomenal in that movie.
It's Kate Blanchett. She's probably got about 25 Oscars
I'll
already.
let you say the next one, because you've seen that and I haven't.
Anna de Armas. Oh my good lord, it's
In
Blonde. It was she
We
plays
reviewed
Marilyn
this.
Monroe in Blonde, and I cannot believe that has been nominated for an Oscar. If there was a category that was worst film of the year or turd soup of the year, that should definitely be nominated.
Brad Pitt directed.
Brad Pitt
Or
directed.
produced.
Brad Pitt needs his eyeballs poking out with a stick. Because it is so awful. Go back and check out the review of Blonde from season 1 of Bold TV
You told me not
Reviews.
to watch it, and I didn't
I
bother.
did tell you not to watch it. I didn't finish it. It's absolute tripe.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Studio audience fell asleep.
Do you not like it?
No, it was a bit graphic.
Okay, you've said your part. You've had your little pudding on the video. That's enough. You're just an audience. No, but it's true.
I'm not going to watch it, Jess.
I mean, 2 out of 3 people in this studio shed are saying, do not watch Blonde. Cannot believe that there's been an Oscar nomination.
And the third person in it is going to say, no, I'm not going to watch it either. So, moving on.
I mean, the shot
Right,
from
okay.
inside the vagina is just
Oh my
like,
God.
what?
The only
Random.
Time, the
Anyway.
only time I've seen something like that was in The Dictator. When he loses his watch. When he's giving birth to the baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
to the dictator.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Go on,
Okay.
who's next?
I don't know. Andrea Roseburn in To Leslie.
Never heard of
Sounds
that.
like another terrible movie.
Absolutely never heard of that.
Sorry, no disrespect to Best Actress.
No disrespect
Michelle
to-
Williams in The Fabelmans.
To Andrea Riseborough.
Yeah, Michelle Williams in The Fabelmans.
That is supposed to be
Yeah.
her best ever as well.
Again,
so-
Michelle Yeoh.
Who's that?
Everything Everywhere All at Once. The
Oh,
the
right,
main
Everything Everywhere.
phenomenal.
All at
What's
Once,
that
okay.
movie, please?
Right, so there's the actresses. We can't really comment too much,
We'll
apart from the
talk
fact that
about a few
Blonde
of these other things,
terrible.
but we'll move
All
on to
right,
Best
yeah.
Actor.
Best actor.
Austin Butler, Elvis.
Very, very
That's the
good
man.
Elvis. Very, very, very good Elvis. Now he's obviously stuck as Elvis, so
He's got the
bad
twang.
luck, you know.
Is it where's Elvis from? Is it?
He's from Tennessee. No, Memphis, baby. I'm from Memphis. I'm walking around. I like a KFC. Is that what the kids like now?
That's what he sounds like.
How you doing, Lisa Marie? Well, nice to see you.
Yeah.
So, what?
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's exactly. He can't. He's all, I don't think he's going to be able to act then in anything ever again.
Unless he's in the
Unless
deep
he does
south.
Elvis.
Yeah. I'm a crab fisherman.
Bubba Gum.
I'm Bubba Shoe Company.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell.
Colin
Banshees.
Farrell in Banshees of Inisherin.
Hilarious. He was phenomenal in it.
But you liked me yesterday.
She liked me yesterday.
Julia Roberts does not agree with you on this at all.
Right, moving on. Brendan Fraser in The Whale.
I need to see The Whale. It's just about a fat
mate.
person.
First of all, it's an A24 movie, and every A24 movie should be watched or considered, unless it's Tusk, which is horrendous.
You love A24.
A24 is
That's the production company.
everything, everywhere, all at once.
Uh,
They've done some great movies, seriously. Yeah, they also did the.
Is
they
this
did Euphoria?
This
series,
is the movie that's got Brendan back into the world of Hollywood.
He plays
isn't it?
an obese man who's got an estranged relationship with his daughter, Sadie Sink, out of Stranger Things.
Mhm.
Have you seen the comeback video when he got around to a pause? He stood up. It was very emotional.
Yes.
We won't go into Brendan's story, but he was snubbed by Hollywood for things that happened.
For speaking out.
For speaking out, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
He had to take some time out, and he's come back, and everyone's glad to see
I
him.
wonder if it's genuinely got fat, or
Nah,
or was it a fat suit?
He's bigger, but that was a fat suit. Yeah, that's huge.
Okay.
He plays a.
I want to watch that because it reminds me
Definitely.
of myself, called The Whale.
Next one, Paul Mescal, After Sun.
Paul Muscat, never heard of that
A
one.
lot of people say After Sun is the best A24 movie of all time.
Another A24
Yeah.
movie.
It's very emotional, very sad, and I was underwhelmed, to be fair. But he plays a dad in that his daughter is reminiscing about holidays she went with her dad before he died, and they're in Spain and they're together, and then at the end,
I've seen a trailer for that.
yeah, it's very emotional.
It looked really not my cup of tea.
It probably
really.
isn't. And then finally, Bill Nighy in a
Bill
movie.
Nighy,
Yeah, funny guy.
he's hilarious.
But in a film called
if
Living.
they could give him an Oscar for a film, it'd definitely be Love Actually. Hello, Entor Dick.
It is.
I like Bill Nighy. He's
No,
brilliant.
I don't know what movie that is, but
No, I've never heard of that one
You know it's
either.
going to be good. And
Yeah.
he was good as was it?
He was King of the Vampires.
Yeah, what was he in? Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Davy Jones.
Was he in that?
Davy Jones.
He was Davy Jones.
Yes, he was Davy
No, he
Jones.
was not. He was not Davy Jones in Pirates of the
He
Caribbean.
was Davy Jones.
He was not. He was Victor in what's the vampires one with Kate Beckinsale? Watched it the other day.
Davy Jones, played by.
Oh yeah, it is Bill Nighy.
Yeah. I was right.
He was also
You were
Victor
right.
in what was that one called with Kate Blanchett, Kate Beckinsale, the vampires. There was about 10 films altogether now.
Underworld.
Underworld. He's king of the Vikings, king of the vampires.
And that kind of finishes off Best Actress. I mean,
Can we go to supportings now?
we can do
Because they
supporting
are
quickly.
interesting.
Yeah, so we will do supporting quickly.
Supporting actress, please, to start with.
Actress first.
Yeah, you've gone past it.
Oh, okay.
Come
sorry.
on now.
Yeah. So Angela Bassett, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Still haven't watched that.
No, neither have
Hasn't
I.
dropped on Disney yet.
No,
so
as soon as it drops, it's
I'll
well
be
watched
watching that.
because it's it should. I reckon that's going to be quite emotional actually.
Yeah. Hong Chow and the Whale. Not heard of that.
It's the whale, so it's going to be cool.
Yeah. Kerry Conlon. Yeah.
So yeah,
she's a sister
It's
in-
Colin's
in Banshees.
sister.
Yeah.
But you liked me yesterday.
Jamie Lee Curtis in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay,
She plays a tax auditor, and she is brilliant.
I'm going to watch that
In
the
it.
weekend.
And
That is on
then
the
the
weekend.
other one is the one who plays the daughter, Stephanie.
So
Stephanie.
they've
Hu,
got, there's
in
two
Everything Everywhere.
best supporting
That
actresses.
should tell you that you need to watch that movie.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's got 17
It's just
nominations.
It's on Prime. It's so easy
Okay.
to watch. It's 2 hours long. It's a great Saturday afternoon watch. Best supporting
It's
actor.
amazing when someone's trying to open a bottle on a bottle opener and trying to be really quiet. It makes so much more noise.
It's a live studio
Imagine
audience.
we just cracked it
We're
open.
live. We're live. These things will happen.
Yeah, these things do. We haven't been attacked by a raving pug yet.
Yeah,
so-
no, thankfully.
Yeah. Best supporting actor,
Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan
Banshees.
Gleeson. I reckon he wins there. I've got to be honest. I
Those
reckon
two
he
have got
wins
such a
there.
chemistry.
Colin Farrell was good, but I think Brendan Gleeson was better in that movie because he plays miserable, grumpy old Irishman
He nailed
perfectly.
it. He nailed it, and he can play a violin.
He can play a fair fiddle.
He can play a fiddle. Now you've not seen this movie, Causeway.
No.
Brian Tyree Henry got nominated for this best supporting actor. The Causeway is a movie that is again A24. It
Jeez
is got
Louise.
Jennifer Lawrence and Brian Tyree Henry. It's his first big
Okay.
act, and he nailed it. Judd Hirsch in The Fablemans, Barry Keoghan in Banshees. He's funny, and again plays the Joker in Batman, and he will play the Joker in the upcoming Batman 2. And then Ki-Kai-kun in everything,
Wow,
everywhere,
you said
all
that
at once.
properly right as well.
Yeah. Data.
See now, the Batman thing. Oh God.
So just
going to take my Del Boy.
so in relation to Batman, it's only got one nomination, and that is in
Best Batman film.
Best Batman movie. I think it might be score.
I think it is score.
No, it's not. It's
No, okay.
it's not
Making it
cinematography.
Okay.
It
I
definitely.
mean, we'll just fill for this bit, until you tell us what Batman's been nominated for.
It's definitely here somewhere.
It is, I've
It's
seen
not,
it,
It's not
obviously-
down. It's not down with best short
it's-
animation.
no.
It got best sound. The Batman. Now the Batman. You think you've watched it, but you couldn't remember who
I
the
have
Joker
watched
was.
it.
Colin Farrell was in that as the
Colin
Penguin.
Farrell was in that. as the
It
Penguin.
is a great. I thought it was going to be terrible. I thought Robert Pattinson
It's
was going to
too
be.
long.
I thought Robert Pattinson was going to be as bad as Affleck as Batman.
No one can be as bad as Ben
No,
Affleck as Batman.
but it shocked me. 2.5 hours long, an absolute
3 hours
amazing.
long.
It's
It's
really,
a monster long film.
it's such a good movie, The Batman, and they reckon some of it. Reckon some people say it's like it's almost up there with Batman. Dark Knight Rises.
It's not,
Dark Knight.
no.
Mate.
I disagree with that.
Some people think the Dark Knight is
the
overrated.
Christopher
No.
Nolan trilogy is phenomenal.
I think you should watch it again because
I've watched it once.
mate. Paul Dano
Dude,
smashes it as a
I've
Riddler.
watched it once for 3 hours. I'm not watching it again to make it 6.
Mm.
It was good, but not that good.
I enjoyed it, but yeah,
So did
I think we've covered most of the things there. I mean, one more movie I did want to just touch on. Babylon.
Why?
No. Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, 1920s.
Looks
It's
good.
meant to be
Looks
a 1920s Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, looks good.
She absolutely nails it. There's some mad things in there. She fights a rattlesnake.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you do.
And that's got nominated. I haven't seen that because it's only just come out the cinema, but that is top of my list.
Yeah, there's a lot on the list
Yeah.
out of those films to watch. And I'm excited to see who wins, actually. I want to
Yeah.
see how many the Banshees of Inisherin gets.
It seems like Banshees and everything everywhere.
I think they're going to do
We're
well.
going to clean up, to be
Yeah.
fair. And again, I'll say this again: watch everything everywhere.
I'm going to watch it. So I'm going to watch it this weekend.
EEAAO.
Okay.
Such a
So
class.
you know what?
movie.
I'm going to make that my must watch because I'm going to must watch it this weekend.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
So
I'll watch The Fablemans.
okay, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever.
I've run out of things to watch.
What's The
I'm
Fablemans,
watching
if you
Happy Valley at the moment. I've got nothing else to
Well, I've
watch.
never watched that, so that I mean, it segues us nicely onto our TV reviews. But
Yeah.
we'll do a little bit of what we are watching and what we want to be watching and what's coming up because there are some really cool things coming up.
Yeah.
Clarkson's Farm season 2 is on Prime.
And then his third and final season because he's upset. He's upset them again.
That's February.
Yeah.
I mean, Happy Valley's just finished, I think, hasn't it?
I'm on season 2.
Now, I've never watched an episode, but everybody tells me it's amazing and you should watch it, so
Season
I
3
may well.
apparently nailed it.
Yeah.
But it's 3 seasons and the first 2 were 6 episodes. It's on BBC.
And there's only 3
iPlayer.
episodes, wasn't it, the last series?
Was it? It's only 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, they did it in 3.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good story. It's a police drama. It's not
Sarah Lancaster's a very, very good actress as
out
well.
of Corrie, isn't she?
She's come a long way since
Yeah,
Corrie when she was
she's-
married to Curly Watts.
Yeah, she's really, really good. To be fair, I'm watching at the minute.
Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel. Yeah, I'm
Studio
watching
audience.
Yellowstone season 5. As
You're bored of this now, aren't you?
no, the last
You're not enjoying it as much.
No,
Because you
because
messaged me the other day and
the
said
first 3 seasons.
Yellowstone seasons 1 to 3 are amazing.
Yeah,
And they're on season 26.
they're on
Why
season
are you not
5.
loving it?
They parked season 5 for a break. They sometimes do that
In a
midway.
mid-season break.
They did that
Remember
with
when
season
Walking
4.
Dead used to do that? At that point, you know it's gone too long.
Mm.
No one cares.
Yellowstone probably could have finished at 3, but I'm going to continue watching it. The Servants dropped.
Hang on, just need to interject. 1923.
I gave up.
Is
was
that
terrible.
related to
Yeah.
Yellowstone?
Yeah, it's got
Harrison Ford.
in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't as
I
good.
saw a clip. It looked
They're
alright.
calling it from the Taylorverse, which is Taylor Sheridan who writes it.
Okay.
Not
Taylor Swift.
It wasn't as good as 1883, which is a better spin-off.
That's on a boat, yes.
Yeah, that's better.
Is there not a link between the two that there's someone goes missing in one and someone is found in another and they think it's the same person?
No.
Or do you not know? Has that gone over your head?
No,
completely?
you've made that up.
I haven't.
The Servant on Apple TV's dropped. I've watched the first 3 seasons of that. It's got Rupert Grint in it.
Right, is that about the baby thing?
Yeah, it's really good.
I was being told about this today and I was like, what? So I think the premise from what I got today, I've not seen anything to do with it, just what I was told today. So they're a couple and they lose a child
Yes.
and they go through grief counselling and she gets given a
Fake
doll.
baby.
to
comes
pretend
to
it's a real doll. She thinks it's alive. Everybody else can't see that it's alive.
They get a new
it's
nanny,
doll.
and it comes
Yeah.
to life. It's
Yeah.
it's really good. Rupert
Sounds.
Grint's in it.
It's I think it's a dark comedy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's good. First 3 seasons I've watched. I'm waiting for these to all drop so I can pay for Amazon.
There's more.
So, but it's the fourth
Oh,
season.
really? Oh, okay.
So I'm going to pay for Apple TV. Watch that one, and then we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
At the moment, kind of lazy viewing. I'm watching Schitt's Creek, which is quite funny.
Never ever
20-minute
it was
20-minute
contemplated, it was
episodes.
contemplated.
Uh,
Love Island. Shh. Go away.
We're not going to talk.
Love
about
Island is on. It's Love Island the
We're
Winter
not gonna
Edition.
talk about it.
We are talking about it. Love Island the Winter Edition is in South Africa. It's not quite as good as the other one. There's not the hype. All of the people that are in it look like the Wish versions of people that have been on it previously. If he likes a bit of drama, it's pretty cool. Geezer got kicked out last night because there's a video of him smashing someone's face in.
Yep. Okay. Moving on.
But it's Love Island. It's switch your brain off TV an hour before you go to bed. Trust me, you sleep better after you've watched it.
Okay. And the rest of my list is Fablemans. I want to watch the movie Men.
I bet you do.
I want to watch Babylon when it
Who's
lands.
in that, men? I've
And I
heard
could
of
delete that because I put that on my list. Who Killed Gregory? And then realised it was French, so I'm not going to watch that.
But
And
you like reading them
then
anyway.
This is the kind of other stuff I'm just looking to watch him. So
You've got lots of stuff. Man of Steel's still on your list. You need to delete that.
Man of Steel, yeah, I watched that. I gave up. It was terrible.
Bad film.
And then moving on to probably
Hang on, just because we've been away for a little while, the stuff we've watched that we've not covered.
Like what?
Did you watch Harry's interview?
Harry.
Prince Harry.
Yes. Ginger.
I don't think he's got anything else to say anymore. I don't think he's got anything else to reveal. That should be it. Hopefully, that's
Hopefully
done.
they both leave and go back to America.
Yes,
we
and
never
just
see them again.
be very quiet. No, I'll never see him again because I do feel for them in some aspects, but in others I'm not. Seriously, now just shut up. Said it all. Just be peaceful. Go away.
Right,
And
no interest.
I watched Blood Origins for The Witcher.
You finish it all.
I did. I really, really enjoyed it. So it tells you where the monoliths come from, how the worlds collided, how monsters came in. It is an absolutely amazing 4-hour backstory of The Witcher. Hang on, we've got a dog attacking your door, trying to eat the door. I don't know what's going on. So that brings us to... This is the point where you go, this has been amazing, I'm going to like this, I'm going to share this, and I'm going to subscribe.
Yep.
And now it's time for your review of the week. And our review of the week is
The Last of Us.
wow. Here's a clip.
Why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west. They're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches, don't.
Okay.
If I'm taking you with me, you do what I say when I say it. You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east. You've come this far, then you know what's out there.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him?
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
You might not be her father, but you were someone's.
You trust me?
And this is why we love it, right? That is just...
Yeah.
Honestly...
They're saying it's the best.
Blown away
The
by
best game to film.
I mean, that can't be
movie.
off because Silent Hill was okay. Resident Evil I've
Uncharted
never
was
seen.
terrible. Halo was
No.
awful.
They did a Halo movie.
The thing that's good about this is if you liked Walking Dead, if you liked
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. If
Very
you
I Am
liked
Legend,
Children
yeah.
of Men,
Yeah,
the movie, it is just phenomenal.
If you like Game of Thrones, because half the cast of Game of Thrones are in it.
The best thing about Walking Dead was the first few seasons,
Yes.
when everything's happening. You can see that things are not quite right.
The
You're at
enemy
home.
and the enemy and the jeopardy was the zombie.
Yeah.
Walking Dead stopped being good when the enemy became the human.
The other people. Now that you under, there's always, in a post-apocalyptic world, there's always going to be raiders
Of course.
and scavengers and things like that. But
I'd see you being a raider.
yeah. This is phenomenal. This is every episode is landing and it is getting higher rated on Rotten Tomatoes than early Walking Dead.
Episode 1 is a feature-length hour and a half, which I like that.
Which is technically the first 2.
Instead of being a feature-length final episode, feature-length in the first episode gives you all the backstory, and then boom,
They're
you're
saying
in
that
with the story.
this week coming episode 3 is almost, and I quote, near perfect TV.
If it continues this way, it will be getting my first 5 out of 5
And they're
stars.
saying that they're going to stick strictly to the source material. Doggy.
Bonus.
They're going to straight to source. Not going to overdo it. I can see no more than 4 seasons. 5 seasons.
I hope they don't
maybe.
overdo it and stretch it out.
No.
So, but first 2 episodes have dropped. They are on Sky Atlantic. They are premiered at 9 o'clock on a Monday night.
Yeah, you can
But
download it
at 2 a.m. on Monday
Sunday
morning.
night.
Sunday night, Monday
So
morning.
it's Monday night, isn't it?
So like they used to do with Game of Thrones
Yeah.
and with House of Dragon.
Yeah.
Same time slot, same thing, amazing. And I've got to be honest, I do think it is amazing, and it's got me rushing my weekend away just so it gets to Monday to watch it.
Perfect character build up, perfect story, perfect action.
Yeah.
It was really scary with the
The clickers.
yeah. That's quite unique as well. I think.
Yeah.
Very scary.
Yeah.
You know, they're walking. Yeah, flooded hotels, museums.
Things falling on you.
Yeah, walking up.
It's a different
walking
premise
up
to any other zombie
and it
film.
feels the game perfectly because when they've got the torch and the car, it felt like you were in a game at
It's
times.
class.
They've nailed it.
So
They've
yeah,
nailed it.
absolutely nailed
Watch
it.
it.
You must watch it. So it's your must watch. It's your review of the week. We love it. We can't wait till Monday. So yeah, definitely check it out. But that is it for us for today.
That's it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you next week. We'll let you know what we're going to talk about later on in this week.
Yeah.
But for now, bye bye from Bold TV Reviews.
But you liked me yesterday.
No, I didn't. You're boring.